Good evening, groovy citizens, and happy satisfying Saturday to each and every one of you. Y'all listen, I am a little late getting this video done, but I said the devil is a lie. I will get it done today. And the reason why I'm late getting this video done is because earlier today we had, when I say we, my church, Metropolitan Baptist Church, we had our family fun day at Mount Pelier Farm right off 301 in Maryland. I'm not sure. I don't know if that's Bowie, Upper Marlboro. I'm not sure. But anyway, that's where we were today. And I hadn't planned on staying as long as I did, but we had so much fun. In fact, there was an obstacle course. I thought it was about one of those bouncy house type things, but it was actually an obstacle course. So I actually went through it. And honey, let me tell you, after I entered that thing, I thought, Michelle, what in the world were you thinking?
Phone book update failed.
Thank you. Got stuck a couple of times and, slid down a couple of slides, but it was actually fun. Now, I ain't gonna lie, my body is paying for it because I am a little sore. But you know what? God is still good. And so I'm going to get this video done. I'm going to the house, get me something to eat, and then I'm going to take my behind to bed. Right now, it is 79 degrees, y'all. And it's been overcast. It actually rained a little bit early. Well, you know what? God is so good, y'all. I got to say this. It drizzled a little bit, but it didn't actually start to rain until we were just about wrapping things up anyway. So God is so good that he allowed us to have a wonderful day. So, but it's been overcast and muggy. Right now it's still kind of muggy, even though it's 79 degrees. Now let's jump into this topic so I can get on back in the house. Today I'm going to be talking about signs you are doing better than you think. Okay? Number one, you changed a lot since last year. Change is a sign of growth. Don't fear change. Fear that you stay the same. If you take a moment, I want you all to do this. Take a moment to really look at yourself. Really look at your life. And I want you to ask yourself, have I changed? And then I want you to take note of the changes that have taken place in you, in your life, your surroundings, whatever. You might be in a bigger house. You might be in a different house. You may be in a more expensive car, or you may be in a smaller car. You may have a better job, or you may have just an okay job. Whatever that change is, I want you to take note of it and look at how far you've come. This is why I love, my vision book, because you get to see your change. And especially because I typically keep the same tabs each year, and I can see where I've changed from the previous year. So don't fear change. That's something that a lot of people fear. They fear changing because it's like, oh my God, I'm changing and I'm afraid. Don't you fear change. Fear staying the same. Because if you stay the same and you never change, honey, that means that you are just stale and you're stagnant. And that's what you don't want. Number two, you went through hard times. Going through hardships is good. It means you're growing stronger even when things get tougher. So when you step back and look at your life and see how you change, look at what God took you through and look at where you are now. That's a wonderful thing. I posted on Facebook, I want to say a couple of days ago, and I posted a meme, and it talked about how trees don't die when you prune them back. They get stronger and they grow. And that's the same thing with us. God has to prune us. There's some areas in your life, and probably you have many areas in your life, that God right now is pruning you. He's pruning away the people in your life that mean you no good. He's getting you out of that job that's taking you nowhere. He's changing your mindset. Just so many things, you guys, that you're going through, but it just means that you're growing stronger, even when it doesn't look like it, even when it seems like every day you're like, Lord, what else can happen? I am tired. Every day is something new. But I promise you, God has a plan and a reason why he allows things to happen to us. Number three, you seek peace over pleasure. Most people just look for that next dopamine hit. Give me peace over pleasure any day. See, because you can have the greatest feeling in the world with that man or that woman, but if they don't bring peace to your life, then it's pointless. It is absolutely pointless. So give me peace over pleasure any day. Now, I'm not saying that you should not want pleasure, but if you have to pick one over the other, honey, you better go with that peace. Number 4, you learn from your mistakes. Most people run away from their problems and blame others. The best things you can do for yourself is to believe in yourself when nobody else does. And I only had 4 things, so that was the last one. And the key takeaway from that one is you've got to believe in yourself even when nobody else does. We all make mistakes because we're human. We are human. None of us are perfect, and we all make mistakes. But the problem is, many times people make mistakes and they want to point the finger at everybody else. They did this, they did that, they did the other. Okay, well, what did you do? So that's how I am. So if you have a problem or issue and you come to me and you want to talk about it, trust and believe, I'm going to listen to you, because that's what I do. I'm going to listen to you, but then I'm going to ask you, what did you do? Because you're telling me what everybody else did. I want to know, what did you do? What part did you play in all of this? Because you did play a part. And most times people look at you like, say, what? No, you heard what I said. I asked you, what did you do? Because you're telling me what everybody else did, but I'm not hearing anything that you did. And they want you to believe that they're just little Mr. or Mrs. Innocent. No, you're not. No, you're not, because I promise you, you played a part in whatever that thing is that you have going on in your life. So learn from your mistakes. Don't shy away from them. And they don't always feel good. They don't. And it's just human for us to wonder who else knows, or what are they saying? Who cares? Who the hell cares? Let me just say that. God allowed that mistake to come about because he wanted to show you something. He wanted to teach you something. And chances are he had some doors that he wants to open for you. But if that mistake had not have happened to end whatever that thing is over here on the left, you wouldn't be going to what's on the right, because you would stay stuck where you were on the left. So embrace your mistakes, learn from it, and then go out here and be a better person. That's really the gist of it. You know, don't look at your mistake as, oh my God, I messed up and, you know, I'm just doomed for life. Nothing else great is going to happen. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. As long as you learn from your mistake, you're going to be all right. Y'all know I talk about a lot of the greats, such as Walt Disney and, Colonel Sanders and so many others. Their businesses, although they have long since been deceased, their businesses did not get where they are because they ran away every time they made a mistake. No, they learned from that mistake. And they said, okay, this batter isn't quite hitting, so let me take out this and add that. Or let me scale this back or increase that, and then try frying the chicken in the new batter. Well, we're almost there, and you tweak it a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more, and finally you go, that's it. That is it right there. Same thing with the theme parks. You have to decide what rides work, which ones don't. And the ones that don't work, get them out of there. Characters that you have in the park, they don't work, get them out of there. Tweak them or add new things. But whatever it is, you have to learn to embrace your mistakes, okay? If you truly want to learn. Now, having said that, you guys, that's it. That's all. I'm going to leave you be, because as you can see, I am losing my daylight, and I do not want to be sitting out here in the dark continuously talking to you all, even though I do love you. But this girl is tired, and I have to get up early tomorrow and be at church by 8:45 because we have 4 candidates that are being baptized on tomorrow. And as you all know, I am an ordained deacon, so my responsibility, I'm on the communion team. However, 3 of the individuals who happen to be females are out of town tomorrow, so myself, one of my girlfriends, Terry, and somebody else is stepping in to help out with baptism. And so we have to get there a little early to make sure the candidates are all dressed and ready to go and all that other good stuff. This is my first time helping with baptism, so it's going to be interesting, and I'm looking forward to it. So I need to get me some rest so I can get my behind up in the morning. Now, I love you all. I love you so, so much, but I'm going to leave you on that note. If you're new to watching my videos, I want to say welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to tap that bell. And I do car conversations every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. So come back on Monday where I'll have another motivational topic for you. If this is not your first rodeo, I say welcome back. Y'all know I miss you when I don't get a chance to see you. Go out there, enjoy the rest of your evening. No matter where you go or what you do, I want you to have fun, but I also want you to be careful. Be careful of your environment, your surroundings, the people, even the people that you go, wherever you're going with. Keep your eye on everything and everybody, okay? Now, y'all, if you know me by now, you know the drill and you definitely know the spiel. I love you to the moon and back, and there is nothing, I mean absolutely nothing that you can do to change it. I love you so, so much. I believe in each and every one of you, and I know for a fact that the best is yet to come. I just need you to believe it. Love you all. We'll talk again on Monday.